Wailing from the Zombie Star, and this week in comics, we read some follow-up issues. Been a while since I've done one of these. Haven't had a lot of opportunities, and so many books have come out. I got so much reading to do and so much catching up to do. But let's talk about some books that came out this week and are still hard recommendations and comics that I'm just having a lot of fun with. Let's begin. Department of Truth, issue number 12. I can't believe I've been reading this for 12 issues, and every issue still surprises me. Nominated for 4 Eisner Awards, Department of Truth is a relentless and twisted exploration into American history, as well as the creation of some of the most influential conspiracy theories that we know. Issue number 12 takes a dark turn for the power of subliminal messaging and the use of social media in order to dictate pace and complexity of conspiracy theories for civilians. For 12 issues, finally, we get some background story on our main character, Cole Turner, who has been on DOT's radar for some time and have been very close to him for longer than he thinks. This continues just to be a head scratcher, as the story just loves to lead you by the nose down this social and political maze that is the Department of Truth. For 12 issues now, the artwork has really just become its own and very distinct in its approach. It is beautifully chaotic. It is deliberately frantic, and this title just owns a range of qualities, just makes it an overall great read. Department of Truth, this is our standard cover. We got variants, of course, for DOT. Love picking up these variants. I mean, this is very reminiscent of something like what Ashley Woods did in 30 Days of Night, if I had to compare it to anything. But honestly, like I said, it is just distinct on its own. You can recognize a Department of Truth book just by looking at its art. And Star-Faced Man, that is just one of the very just strange and weird and scary characters in this story. But of course, we also got the Star-Crossed woman with the star-crossed eyes, and again, just adding that suspenseful element to this already just great and just complex story. Department of Truth, issue number 12. This is a lot of fun to read. Star Wars: High Republic. A new chapter begins for this title, and issue number 9 wastes no time in world building and setting up a new threat for our characters. This new arc kind of switches gears as we kind of zoom in on this early Jedi Order, and we get to see some of the inner workings of Starlight Beacon. A simmering threat, the Nihil, quickly proved to be a very dangerous and intelligent threat, as we see Master Skier, Master Chris, and even Jedi Trennis really take to untraditional and dangerous methods in order to fight back. Artwork just continues to be brilliant for this title, as we see it take a step back from its frantic artwork that we've recently seen in issues. And issue 9 kind of gives us more up close and dramatic illustrations for some of our favorite characters and even some new ones. I had mentioned that this title is just really continues to grow in all kinds of ways and is really just a great extension to the Star Wars franchise. This is issue number 9, and this just continues to be a lot of fun to read. For Star Wars fans, this is really cool. This is our only cover that we got to. A really awesome cover for Jedi Trennis. Just thought that was really cool. Alright. Peach Momoko is back with Demon Days Cursed Web, issue number 1. This can be kind of hard to follow, given that each issue of Demon Days is a number 1 and follows the story of Mariko. Daughter of an Oni or demon, Mariko is on a journey to kind of solve the many mysteries surrounding her past and even her origins. And in issue number 1, Cursed Web, we really get to see some awesome mystic abilities that she possesses as she's being hunted as a prize from a very dangerous clan. Other than its narrative, Momoko is also giving us a perfect blend of Japanese folklore and the cinematic and the Marvel comic universe, in order to deliver this story. As you can see, a lot of the characters are really inspired, directly inspired, beautifully inspired by some of the most iconic heroes and villains on the Marvel roster. And speaking of beauty, Peach Momoko is giving us the art in the book herself as well, and is really on target for given the material. For anime fans, Peach Momoko is a name in comics as someone who has brought the Japanese anime art style and fused it with Western comics. Recently awarded 2020 Eisner Award for Best Cover Artist for her work with Black Widow. Peach Momoko, Demon Days, Cursed Web number 1 is just an example of why that award was very well deserved. Easily my favorite artist in the business. This is Demon Days Cursed Web #1. As you can see, a lot of these characters, I see some Gwen Stacy here, obviously Mystique, and I even think some Sabretooth down here. This is Mariko's kind of like just her own character, but you can see a lot of inspiration that Momoko uses from the Marvel Universe to really deliver her own story, and kind of, blending it with Japanese folklore. This is just a lot of fun to read for many reasons, and can't wait to see where this is going to go. And this is our only cover that we got. That's Demon Days, Cursed Web #1. And that's some of the titles that we've been reading this week. Again, I am still catching up on so much reading, so this week in comics might include titles that were released a while back, as I still want to talk about some of these even though they've already been released. That King Spawn that released, I have not had a chance to even read that. I will be making a response video for that. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys hopefully in a week, for This Week in Comics. Visit us at our website, zombiestar.com, and see you all next time.